Assalamu'alaykum UmmahFam, and welcome back to another video. My name is Abi Lasmar. I'm the founder of Entrepreneur, and in this video, we're going to talk about what really drives you as an entrepreneur. What is it that really gets you going, and how you can better align with that to achieve your goals in the days where you're not feeling motivated, or you're not feeling up for the task, you're not feeling like you have what it takes to keep on going. What does it take for you to get back on the horse and keep riding until you get to your destination? That's what we're going to talk about today. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So, first question that you need to ask yourself is truly what drives me as an entrepreneur? And this is a question that a lot of people get wrong because a lot of people, their answers are sometimes given to them by the world around them and by society. So for example, you might have heard around a lot of people that, you know what, the reason why you should start your business and grow your business is to make a positive impact and help people. But the truth is, if that's not really what internally drives you, that's not going to be what wakes you up in the morning and gets you going to work on your business. Some people are impact driven and really focus on helping others. And by helping others, they achieve recognition and they achieve love. And that is really what they want, is that they want to feel loved. And that's okay. That is a driver for many. But also for many others, a driver could be, well, you know what? I want to be my best self. I don't want to live life as a mediocre version of me. I don't want to go through life and go through the motions, always wondering, what if? What if I really did go for this goal that I had? What if I really did pursue this business or this journey or this entrepreneurship goal and really went all in? Where would I be today? What would I have achieved? What kind of difference would I have made in my life? And for some other people, the driver might also be a purely selfish, financial, monetary driver. And that's completely okay. One thing that I do want to stress is that your driver and your why is your personal purpose and reason. And it has nothing to do with others, and you cannot allow others to judge you for it. For someone who might not be well off financially, their financial driver might be really the cause for them to go out and build a business that ends up impacting millions of people. But initially, the only reason why they built that business is because they wanted to innovate and create a product, a service, a program that really was going to be unique and powerful and really make a difference. And by making a difference, right, they will be rewarded financially, and that will allow them to achieve their personal financial goals. But at the same time, they made such an impact around the world. I mean, if you look at the biggest companies that we use on the day-to-day basis, right now in our lives, for example, you look at Amazon, right? And being able to order something and get it the very next day or even the same day. Now, that's a very amazing thing. I mean, how convenient is it for someone that might be disabled, that might be handicapped, that might not have the ability to leave their homes to just have items delivered to them the very next day? That's a very positive thing. It's a very beautiful thing. Now, do we know the intentions of Jeff Bezos when he built Amazon? Was his intention really to make an impact? Was it to build the best product ever? Was it that he wanted to be a billionaire? God knows. But ultimately, his business did have an amazing impact on all those people that are now able to receive these products from home. They don't have to go out. They don't have to perhaps go and hire a taxi driver or a personal driver to take them to the grocery store or the shopping mall, and they're able to get everything from home and really get it at a convenience. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is this. Ultimately, your why and your driver is yours alone. And it is no one else's duty or even no one else's ability to judge but yours. You have to really figure out for yourself, what is it that drives me to my core? Ultimately, is it that I want to make more money? Ultimately, is it that I want to build the greatest product ever? And I love building products. I want to build the greatest business ever, and I get a satisfaction from building things. Is it that my driver is, I want to really actualize my potential and be my best self? Is my driver that I want to really help people and make an impact within this community and really make a dent in the universe and build a lasting legacy where I will be remembered for my contributions? Maybe you are contribution driven and you want recognition as well. Maybe you're someone who's recognition driven and you want to be famous and you want other people to recognize you for all the good that you've done. No matter your reason, it is yours alone. And only when you truly sit down and figure out at the core, what is your true driver, when you peel off the layers that society has given to you and kind of covered on top of your true essence, will you find your core driver. And when you find your core driver, that's going to be you understanding yourself at such a deep level that it's going to allow you to understand in those times when you're not motivated, what exactly is going on in your mind? What is happening? Is it that you've lost sight of your core driver? Is it that you've lost sight of your true purpose and why you started this in the first place? And for many people, a core driver will change across the years of entrepreneurship. You might have started a business because you wanted to make money initially and get to a certain income level. But once you reach that level, you're going to realize it's not all that it's jacked up to be, right? It's, oh, I thought I would feel amazing once I hit 10K a month. And then you hit 10K a month and you're like, oh, I feel the same as when I was at 5K a month. There's no difference. And the truth is there isn't, right? And at that point, you might realize, well, oh, initially I was financially driven. Now I need to find a new driver because I've lost my initial motivation. My initial source of motivation to get to that 10K a month, once I got it, I lost it. So now what is my new source of motivation? What is going to be my new driver to keep going? Is it that I simply want to excel for the sake of excelling, for the sake of being my best self, for the sake of actualizing my potential? Is it that I want to keep going to make as much impact as possible, to work with as many clients as possible, change as many lives as possible? What is going to be that new driver for you? And no matter what the driver is, I think one thing, and I truly believe this, one thing in common that all entrepreneurs have, no matter their driver, is that when they look back at their journey, they're going to realize that the experience of going through this journey of self-discovery and of building your business is a reward in itself. This experience of challenging yourself, of getting outside of your comfort zone, of really building something with your own hands, really trying to create something of your own. That experience in itself is a rewarding journey that will teach you a lot about who you are, about, the things, maybe the subconscious programming that you have, the things that you tend to do versus the things that you tend to avoid. And ultimately you will be better off as a person and have a much deeper understanding of yourself. So I just wanted to record this quick short video to kind of share with you a little bit of a reminder to think to yourself, what is your core driver in business, and what is really for you the motivation for waking up in the morning and working on the business. And a lot of times, if you've lost that motivation, if you tend to procrastinate and you tend to avoid working on the business, it's because you've lost sight of your core driver, and you need to realign yourself with what is it that drives you, that pushes you to work on the business, and really focus on that and versus anything else. And with that, I really hope that you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe below, and also leave me a comment, because I read every single one myself and respond to every single one, inshallah. And with that, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care. Assalamu'alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.